Simona, what was tricky about that match, and how pleased were you with especially how you finished it?
Well, the pressure was tricky today. Winning one match in 3 years, it's pretty tough. But it's good that I could go over that. I was stressed before the match, also on this court that I lost last year, so it was not easy. But I'm really happy that I could manage in the end to play better than before, like previous sets. The third set, it was really good.
It seemed as though you got some really good rhythm. She's a type of player that the rallies were long and you were trying to dictate from the baseline, but the rallies took a while to get the points. So did you feel like that actually maybe helped you a little bit?
She likes the rhythm,
Yeah.
so she likes to return my balls. Today I hit pretty strong. I was aggressive, but in the end I thought that I have to change a little bit that, and I played a little bit higher. I opened the court better, and I served better. So the tactic was better in the end, so that's why I was able to win it. She was really in a good shape and also moving great. She hits strong back, so it was tough to manage those moments, but finally I could win the match, and it's everything I have in my head now. Going through this tournament, it's good.
She had to miss a few months this year. How did you think of her performance? And, when obviously she hasn't been able to perform, did you think if it goes to a third set, you would have an advantage based on?
I felt she got a little bit tired in the end, so I knew that probably it's going to be a little bit tough for her to keep the rhythm very high. The rhythm was really, really high in the first set and second set, so the third set it was a little bit better for me. It's tough when you don't compete. I didn't compete for 2 weeks, and I felt tough when I was coming back, so I understand, and she made a great effort today on court.
It's possible for the third straight year we might have different winners at each of the Grand Slams. What do you attribute the parity in the women's game to?
I feel that we are very equal, like level, so everyone can win any tournament, even the Grand Slams. That's why we have different winners. Now you never know what is going to happen during a tournament, and every match is tough. First round, second round, doesn't matter. It's the same level. So it's good for everybody, in my opinion. It's a chance for everyone, and we have to take it. So that's why we are working hard every day.
Simona, does it feel like you got a monkey off your back, a weight off your shoulders, kind of getting the win today? And do you think that changes how you approach this tournament now?
Yeah, it's very early to think about the changes, but definitely I feel lighter now. I feel much better that I could win a match, finally, in this tournament. I'm not feeling great at the beginning of the tournament, but always when I played tough matches at the beginning, then I went through the semifinals or quarterfinals. So I'm confident. I feel like my game is it's there. I'm moving well. I just need a little bit of mentally confidence. So now I'm trying to get it.
Simona, over the years you've been something of a perfectionist, and sometimes it gets frustrating when you're not able to achieve that level. When you won Wimbledon, it was probably some of the closest you've ever gotten to playing sort of perfect tennis. And when you think back on that level, how do you go forward, knowing that you can get to that level, or is it kind of, how does it affect you?
The good thing is that I believe I can touch that level. So if I keep working every day really hard, I'm able to do it again. So that's why I'm motivated. I'm still hungry of results, of titles. I'm sure that with matches and with tournaments, I can get back there. Probably this tournament, I don't know, maybe next one. You never know, but you have just to believe and to go ahead. You have nothing to lose now in my position. I've done everything I wanted, extra, winning Wimbledon. So I'm pretty relaxed, but still I have expectations from myself. So I'm trying to get better day by day.
Is that a level that you can feel like you're approaching, or does it kind of happen all at once when you're...
No, you have to work for it. It's not just like a key and you have it. So you have to work for it. I worked for the grass season. Also in Eastbourne, at the beginning of Wimbledon, I worked hard at the practice. So still here, even if I didn't play great in Toronto and Cincinnati, I kept working, and now I play much better than those weeks. So we'll see.
anything else anonymous?
Two questions. First one is that, Simona, you're ranked 4, obviously, right now. You're number 2 on the race to Shenzhen, and you have like 20 points to defend the rest of the year. That's a very rare thing. Have you thought about that at all? Does that change how you approach the next, not just the US Open, but the rest of the season?
Well, if I'm healthy, I will go for it 100%. I want to finish number 1. I still have chances, so I'm gonna work for them, and I'm confident that I have actually a big chance. So I will fight.
And last one
Yes,
is,
second question.
sorry, my second question was about your first serve. The percentage has been very, very high throughout this year. I think you're like the second highest amongst anybody on the tour, first serve percentage, which is very rare for a top player. Normally, it's like other players who just spin it
I
in.
don't force that much. I don't have a big power, so that's why.
This is true.
Yeah.
But what changes have you been working on over the course of the last years? Why do you think that number is so high right now? Is it technical? Is it that your placement has been brought in?
Technical, I worked a little bit on it. I made some changes, and also the tactic plan. So I tried to play more with the first serve, because the second serve is very attackable for the girls, because they like to hit the returns straight. So I had to put in my mind to play more with the first serve, which I did, and I improved a lot in that direction, it's true. So today was not great, but I have that in my mind, and I want to go like that. It's much better.
Thank you, everyone.